When you are managing dozens or even hundreds of conditional access policies, naming can either make your life easy or turn into a troubleshooting nightmare. A well defined naming convention will help you and your team quickly understand what a policy does, who it is for, and how it works without needing to click into each one. It also makes it easier to troubleshoot, document, audit, and scale your policies in an organized way. The suggested naming structure is built around six key components, and they are CA number, persona, policy type, app, platform, grant control, and optional description. Each piece gives you quick insights into the policy's purpose. Let's unpack what each part means. Let's start with CA number. This number isn't just decoration. It helps you sort and group policies by category. You can even reserve number ranges for different user personas. For example, CA001 to CA019 for the global, CA100 to CA199 for admins, CA200 to CA299 for internals, and so on. It keeps things structured and lets you identify policy types at a glance. Persona defines who the policy is for. You can use terms like admins, internals, externals, guest users, guest admins, M365 service accounts, Azure service accounts, or Corp service accounts. This helps ensure your policies are tailored to the right audience and easy to track. Policy type shows the intent or purpose of the policy. Common types include base protection, which can be default security for all apps and users. Identity protection, which can indicate identity related controls like blocking legacy auth or requiring MAP for risky sign-ins. Data protection can focus on protecting data. App protection, compliance, and attack surface reduction could be additional layers for specific scenarios. This is where you express what kind of security you are implementing basically. App specify the targeted app. Use all apps for blanket policies. Use short codes like EXO for Exchange Online, SPO for SharePoint Online, or O365 for Microsoft 365 Suite. Platform indicate the platform or device type, such as any platform, Windows, Mac OS, iOS, Android, or unknown. This will help you clearly show whether your policy is targeting all devices or specific ones. Grant control is where you state the access requirement or restriction, such as block, MAP, or compliant, etc. These are based on what the policy enforces, like blocking sign-ins, requiring MAP, or needing a compliant device. This is the core action the policy will take. And optional description add a short, helpful detail if needed to classify the scenario. This last part is optional but helpful when policies overlap or have similar names. Here are few realistic examples on the screen. This naming convention isn't just a nice to have. It becomes a powerful tool as your conditional access setup grows. Stick to it consistently. Document it for your team, and you will make policy management easier, cleaner, and safer.